Becoming a champion in the UFC is already a huge dream. Becoming a champion in 2 different weight classes is something only a few fighters in history have ever done.
Fight win streak. I'm ready for title fight. Please, anyone, doesn't matter. Because this division now little bit sleep.
But becoming a champion in 3 weight classes? No one has ever done it. It is one of the toughest and rarest goals a fighter could try for. That is why MMA fans are excited when names like Alex Pereira, Ilia Topuria, and Islam Makhachev come up. Each of them has already done things most fighters can only dream of. But can any of them go all the way and become a triple champion?
I don't think they're going to do Morales versus Prates. I think Dana was very excited with what Morales was able to do tonight. But I'm telling you, this Carlos Prates, over 100 combat sports appearances, 30th pro MMA fight tonight. I don't know why he was on the Contender Series a few years ago. Should have been in the Octagon a long time ago.
This question becomes even more interesting when you look at how different these 3 fighters are. One is a huge, powerful knockout artist who seems built to fight giants. One is a young, confident, fast-rising star who keeps winning in new weight classes. And one is a calm, smart, and incredibly skilled grappler who has already taken belts in 2 divisions. But who has the best chance? Who has the clearest path? Who has the right body, the right style, and the right timing to do something that has never been done?
Bryce Mitchell's world, we were saying he probably shouldn't be here, but look at this. Just clamps down on this head and arm choke and tremendous pressure, and Bryce forced to tap.
An absolutely incredible performance.
Let's start with the most feared striker in the UFC today, Alex Pereira. Watching him fight feels like watching a movie character. He is tall, strong, and hits harder than almost anyone else in the sport. His left hook is famous because it can knock out an opponent instantly. But the most impressive thing about him is not just his power, it is the way he moves between weight classes and still wins.
New UFC undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, Alex Pereira!
He became champion at middleweight, then moved up and became champion at light heavyweight. This is something very few fighters can do. Changing divisions is difficult because the fighters are bigger, stronger, and often have different fighting styles. But Pereira made it look simple. Even when he lost his belt, he came back and won it again, proving he is still one of the best fighters in the world. Because of his size and skill, many people believe Pereira could move up again and try for a 3rd belt. He has the frame for it. He used to fight huge men in kickboxing, so he knows how to deal with bigger bodies. And the UFC loves big moments. If they want to make history, Pereira is the easiest fighter to build a triple champion story around. But will they actually give him that chance? And if they do, will Pereira be able to handle the even larger fighters in the next division? Will his power still work? Will his chin hold up? These questions make the possibility exciting and uncertain.
He hits so hard.
Effortless though, Joe.
I'm telling you, that's what this guy does to everybody. He does that to world-class kickboxers. It's like he's built different or something. He hits them with short shots and they go flying. This is what this man has been doing his entire kickboxing career.
On the other side of the weight class ladder, a new star is rising fast. Ilia Topuria is young, confident, and incredibly skilled. He wins not just with speed and technique, but also with surprising knockout power for his size. He became champion at featherweight, then moved up to lightweight and shocked the world by knocking out a top fighter in the very first round. That win made people look at him differently. Suddenly, he was not just a rising star. He was a world-class champion with the potential to do much more. Ilia has also hinted that one day he may move to welterweight. If he does that and becomes champion there, he would become a triple champion at a very young age. Fans love his style, his confidence, and his fighting IQ. But his path is also the most dangerous. Moving from 145 pounds to 170 pounds is a huge jump. Welterweights are naturally much bigger men. They hit harder. They can absorb more damage. They have longer reach. Ilia may be talented, but will his style work against men who walk around at 190 pounds or more? Will his timing and power still be enough? Or will the extra size of his opponents become too much? His journey could be amazing if it succeeds, but also extremely challenging.
Arm caught behind his head, so now Hall can't roll. Now he's stuck, and then boom, punch. Now he's just letting go. And these are nasty.
Hall's so concerned with entangling and trying to set up submissions that he wasn't being defensively responsive.
Then comes Islam Makhachev, one of the most technically complete fighters in the UFC. He is the definition of control. While other fighters rely on chaos and aggression, Islam uses calmness, smart decisions, and world-class grappling to dominate his opponents. He ruled the lightweight division for years, then moved up to welterweight and became champion there too. That already puts him in a very special category of double champions. But, unlike Pereira or Topuria, Islam has never clearly shown interest in going for a third belt. Maybe he feels comfortable where he is. Maybe he believes that being a double champion already proves his greatness. Or maybe he understands that moving up again, likely to middleweight, would be very difficult. Middleweight fighters are big, strong, and powerful. Islam's style works best when he is close in size to his opponents. If he fights men much larger than him, his grappling may not work the same way.
Now, Islam, you are a fighter with tremendous potential. What level of competition would you like to face next? And do you have anyone specifically in mind?
Hey, Dana, I want a money fight. Give me Mayweather. Woo!
Still, things can change. Champions often reach a point where they need a new challenge. Maybe Islam will one day feel the need to test himself. Maybe the UFC will offer him a huge fight that he cannot refuse. Maybe he will decide that a triple belt is the perfect way to end his career. These are only possibilities, but they keep the discussion alive. So who truly has the best chance to become the UFC's first triple champion? When you look at the big picture, Alex Pereira seems to have the most straightforward opportunity. His body is built for higher weight classes. His power works against anyone. His experience in kickboxing proves he can fight huge opponents. The divisions he could enter are not as stacked with dominant champions as some of the lighter divisions. And most importantly, the UFC loves big historic moments, and Pereira always brings excitement and drama to his fights.
Mention the grab. Oh my goodness!
Alex Pereira!
That's what I'm talking about.
How good is that?
That's what I'm telling you. It's a different kind of power. You can't stand in front of that man.
Did you see that?
That dude's made out of mahogany. You're touching it, feels
On
like...
the other hand, has the potential to create the most impressive triple champ story. If he does it, his path would look almost impossible on paper. Featherweight to lightweight to welterweight. Not many fighters have the courage to attempt that. And if he succeeds, it would be remembered as one of the most legendary accomplishments in MMA history. However, his path is also the most dangerous because every division he moves up to contains bigger, tougher fighters. Islam Makhachev already has the skill and intelligence to win fights in multiple divisions, but he may not feel the need to go for a third belt. If he does try, his biggest opponent will not be any one fighter, but the size difference at middleweight. He would need to fight men who are naturally heavier and stronger. His style might still work, but it would be a very difficult test.
The body triangle, and he's on top, which is much... Oh, it's underneath the chin.
Trying to lock it down right here. Looking to finish this fight.
It's over. It's over. Leo's out.
It is all over.
Beautiful job by Makhachev.
Great UFC debut for the Russian.
In the end, becoming a triple champion is not just about skill. It is about bravery, timing, opportunity, and sometimes even luck. A fighter needs to stay healthy. The UFC needs to offer the right fights. The divisions need to line up in the right way. And the fighter needs to believe in himself enough to take the risk. So who will it be? Alex Pereira, the powerful and fearless warrior? Ilia Topuria, the young and unstoppable prodigy? Or Islam Makhachev, the intelligent and disciplined master of grappling? The truth is, each one of them has a different path. Each one of them has different strengths, and each one of them could change UFC history forever. But for now, the fighter who seems closest, physically, stylistically, and realistically. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.